Hi there, it's another tarot sesh. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a sesh for Pisces. This is actually the very last sesh of the year, and it is what's in store for 2024. So we are going to do a variety of tarot and oracle, and so I wanted to just show you guys, except for these, from here to here, these are all the cards that I am using in my 2024 predictions, annual predictions. So if you're interested in getting a personalized, individual, month-by-month projection for all of 2024, so you'll get 12, it's like you'll get 12 mini readings, right? One for every month, and each mini reading will include each one of these tarot and oracles, okay? Not this one. This one is just for this reading. But it's $150 for the entire year. And so if you break that down, divide it by 12, I mean, that's just like over, what, 10, 50, $11 or something like that a month for a really cool... they're not even mini readings because the reading itself will last probably about an hour, hour and a half. I'll time stamp it for you. That's what I've been doing. But yeah, so that's for the 2024 annual projections. But this reading is for what's in store for 2024. It's an overall, okay? And let's check it out, Pisces. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting your cards together, it's called Let Me Love You by DJ Snake featuring Justin Bieber. Ah, the Biebs. The Biebs. And so it's funny, on my music player, they're pulling out like all the old songs. It's like getting to the end of the year and stuff, but this one brings back some memories. I like how this is shuffling. Okay, so I'm using Celestial Bodies. This is the kind of like, I guess, the bonus one that I'm throwing in for the annuals or for the 2024 reading. And I've had this deck for years, like 2 or 3 years. Never used it, not once. I decided to pull them out. First off, it's like my most expensive deck that I own. Maybe one of them. Salvador Dali might be a little bit more. I can't remember, but I only bought this because one of my colleagues in the cannabis space also owns a metaphysical shop. So I went in there one day after a really amazing sound bath that they were doing in downtown Las Vegas, and I went and purchased it not knowing that it was going to be that much, but I was wanting to support my sister in the space, right? So I just recently got 2 new decks for Christmas, and I don't know how it happened, but I was like putting them up on the shelves, putting them on my altar so the energies can all blend, and all of a sudden, Celestial Bodies just popped out, and it was like, hey, I want to be with those guys. So I was like, oh, I need to start playing with them so I, can understand them better. So here we are. Thought I'd bust them out. They're probably not. I'm not even using them as they're intended, but it doesn't matter because this is my reading. This is my spread. So, all right. What do we have for Pisces, please? What's in store for 2024 for Pisces for their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good? Underneath the deck, we've got Venus. So check where Venus is in your chart, and definitely look into that house and that planet. What's in that house? Where is Venus in your chart? Top of the deck, we've got square. So you could have a square somewhere in your natal chart. Squares are, it's like the 90-degree angle. It's like you could have some type of a difficulty that you could be dealing with, or somebody that you're not necessarily square with. It's like if it was 180 degrees, you'd be seeing eye to eye right across from each other. But square is like where it's like, like left-hand turn, right? Or I just went right. Left-hand turn. I could look up the definition, but it would just take longer. But that's what it's about. It's like a 90 degree angle with somebody. You're not exactly seeing eye to eye. Now this could be anybody within the next year. This could be, you know, like an ex, or a boss, or even a child, you know, a family member, something like that, right? But all of this is like a place of growth. Now, here's the other thing, though, too. You could be not necessarily seeing eye to eye or be square with somebody in this next coming year, but you're dealing with Venus. Venus is the planet of love, okay? And so it could be somebody that you love, but this also could bring in, I'm feeling like a whole new level of growth when it comes to love. Like maybe how to love. Maybe it's like how to love and respect another person even though you don't see eye to eye. Ooh, that's it. I just got it. You're going to be able to look at somebody or something from a different perspective within 2024 by the end of, right? And figure out how to still be able to get things done, make things work, you know, as does the universe, right? Work in unison. Be in somebody else's universe, being somebody else's world. It's like through the eyes of love or something like that. It's just what I'm feeling. See what else we got. So, okay, so yeah, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you guys, it was Let Me Love You by DJ Snake and Justin Bieber. Don't you give up, I won't give up, let me love you, let me love you. So, Venus, that's funny, right? The planet of love, let me love you. Don't you give up, I won't give up. So there could be some kind of opposition this next year. It's like, don't give up. Don't give up on me, I won't give up on you. There, you know, just be prepared for it, you know? But it's all through the eyes of love, and so it's good. Because they won't give up. Pisces are already like, oh, this sucks. I don't want anything bad in my reading for the next 12 months. It's not bad, guys. It's good. You know, it just could be a little challenging. Everybody goes through it, you know, and it's better. Is it better that you know this? I mean, that's why you're here reading, you know, watching these readings, right? Drop a comment in the comments below if you agree. It's not bad. Growth and, you know, getting some kind of warning or some kind of message on it. This will just help you be more mindful when it happens. Okay, so underneath the deck, I was just saying trust the universe, or it's all about the universe and being able to trust the universe. And then look what we got underneath the deck. This is funny. First quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. So Aquarius is air energy, and that all deals with communication, which is usually the culprit when you're not seeing eye to eye with somebody, especially in relationships and love. Okay, so it could be miscommunication. Just trust the universe. Trust that there's a reason behind this. Trust that, you know, there's blessings in the I always say the lesson is the blessing, right? So you know, whatever lessons that you learn from this, trust that the universe is giving you this lesson because it's a blessing for you in the long run. You just got to be grateful with it and go with it and grow with it, right? First quarter moon in Aquarius. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have Aquarius somewhere strong in your chart, or be dealing with somebody who does, okay? That's bottom of the deck. Underlying energy as we go into 2023. Now, as we go into 2024. I need to stop saying that. Do you guys do that at the end and beginning of every year? Do you have a hard time transitioning between the next year? Like, I hope I don't do a whole lot of that this year. It's something that I've always, like, it's always irked me in the past. I'm autistic, but I also have ADHD, so it's like I obsess about these things. Anyway, so top of the deck, what we're focusing on for 2024, first quarter moon in Gemini, speak your world into being. I like it. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have Gemini somewhere strong in your chart, or be dealing with somebody who does. Speak your world into being. And this, my friends, is talking about manifesting, you know, but really being vocal with it, putting it out there. You have to put energy behind what you're manifesting, and the best way to do it is to speak it into existence. You know, waking up every morning doing I am affirmations, writing it out, you know, there's all kinds of different things that you can do, but speaking your world into existence, telling yourself out loud, or in your brain too, or, to yourself, but, speaking it so that you're hearing it and believing it, trusting in the universe that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest will come in. So this very strong air energy, this is all about communication. Whether it's love, whether it's work, whether it's something that you will love, like a situation, job, career, something like that. Speak it into existence. I think that's going to be the best way for you to manifest in 2024. All right, what do we got for the Herbcrafters Tarot? I will read the energy going into the year and then top and bottom of the deck. Spirits, what do we have for Pisces? For their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. One more. Thank you. For those of you who watch my channel, also, welcome subscribers, new subscribers, and then also welcome back to all of my existing subscribers. But I was just going to say, as you guys know, those of my existing subscribers, that I always like to shuffle. I always have these pre-shuffled before I go into the reading, but I always shuffle them during the reading because I want to make sure that you guys see that I'm shuffling them on screen as well. So I think I said that in both readings before. Okay, so underneath the deck we've got, this is the energy going into the shuffle. The High of Fire. This is the Page of Fire, Page of Wands. This is somebody who's starting something new, but they're doing it in a very passionate way. If you're a student, this is like a new course, a new class, a new subject. This could be a new project, something that you're really gung-ho about, excited for. It could be a new job, something maybe that you don't have a lot of experience in, but you're excited to start, right? And this could just be the energy of a brand new year. We don't know what's in front of us, but darn it, we're excited that it's happening because we are so tired of 2023 and we're ready for it to be over, right? So this is that Page of Wands energy, something that you're going to be passionate and excited about. California Poppy. California Poppy is the herb associated with it. All right, so what do we got for 2024? Top and bottom. Actually, I'm sorry. We're shuffling it out and then reading the bottom. Oh my goodness. I know what I'm saying. Okay, so top of the deck, we've got number 14. This is interesting. Fours are significant here. Number 14, Temperance. Camellia, Camellia. So Temperance is the angel of the tarot card, of the tarot cards, sorry. And Temperance is balancing between two worlds. So, well, I feel, especially Pisces, you guys are so freaking deep. I'm a water sign too. I'm a Scorpio. I've got Cancer in my chart, which is like more emotional. You guys, though, go so dang deep. And I mean, you can stay there in the depths and the darkness and just, it's so, not spooky, because you guys are usually very bright and bubbly. I can't necessarily say also level-headed. It just depends on what you have in your charts. But you guys are very whimsical as well. You go to extremes. And when I mean, like, in emotions and everything, one extreme to the other. Sometimes very depressive, even. But it's just because you guys are such deep thinkers. Anyway, back to Temperance. This Pisces, I feel like she's coming into balance, like any of that really darkness, right? Bringing you up to mid-range, to the halfway to the surface, not so dark and below, right? You have protection. You're being protected. Your angels come in for protection. And like I said, she balances between the 5D and the 3D. So I feel like you're going to be a lot more level-headed this year when it comes to matters of spirituality, when it comes to, I just heard logic, like a lot more logical. When it comes to, I mean, it could be business and how you relate it to the metaphysical, something like that. But also, say you're not doing anything metaphysical, but you could be spiritual, whatever, but you're, focused on business this year or romance or whatever. And the angel, is coming in to protect you, temperance, balance things, and making sure that, you're not spending too much time or too much energy on one thing or the other. So underneath the deck, we've got another 4. We've got the number 4. This talks about stability. Oh, one other thing I wanted to talk about, the number 14. So you could be dealing with somebody who is 14. You could be, 14 could be significant, like a birthday, anniversary, something like that, right? Throughout the year. But 1 + 4 = 5. And 5 is about change of direction. So there could be a change of direction, something that you're starting anew, which a lot of people are, especially at the beginning of the year. And I feel like, you're going to have your angel protecting you as you start this new endeavor. It could be something that you've never done before. And that's what that Page of Wands was about also. A brand new start to something. So whatever it is, you're being protected for that. I feel better about that. Okay, yes. Underneath the deck, we've got the 4 of Water, which is mint. So you may want to incorporate mint into, your world within this next year. And it could be any kind of mint. Peppermint, spearmint, mint. I just saw 222 on the clock right now, so you might want to look up angel number 222. Now, 4s are all about stability. The 4 corners of something, 4 corners of like a foundation or a home or a business, an office building. It's about stability and foundation. When it's like the 4 of Wands card, it's kind of like an 1111 number, but this is 4 of Cups. So this does deal with water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, but it's all about emotions and feelings. And the 4 of Cups talks about kind of being like bored with something, kind of being over it, but also being offered something from the universe. And the trick is that you have to be awake enough to be able to see it, okay? Some people, when they're, just focused on what they already have, and they're kind of like over it or bored, they're just because they've got, it's like, what else is there in life, Well, there's more. You just have to open your eyes to it, look for the little things. And that's where this angel's coming in to balance that out. So, you're not diving too deep and thinking too extreme on one thing or the other. Whereas, you're coming to the surface a little more, you see the light and you can see other things too. And so, this is talking about keep your eyes open, because there's going to be this 4th cup being offered to you for you to fill. And I feel like the angel is coming in to balance that so you don't miss out. I really do feel strongly about that, Pisces. Then we've got Magickal Spellcards. What do we have for Magickal Spellcards? Mint also, it like helps upset stomachs. It helps, clear nasal passages. It's like very refreshing. Obviously, you put mint in like toothpaste and stuff. It's very refreshing. So I feel like, this 4 of Water is going to be, it's going to be refreshing for you as you start this new endeavor. Just trust the universe. Trust that it'll all work out for you, even if you're having a little bit of unease or tension with that square this year, right? Pisces. Underneath the deck, number 38, Divine Guidance. I love that. Yeah, exactly. Trust the universe. Trust the universe, because you have divine guidance. Whispers from the beings who shine. Let their message be clear and kind. So, this is underlying energy going into 2023, but somebody could be 38 years old. Now, 3 + 8 is 11, and 11 is that twin flame energy. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 is about stability, foundation, unity, right? Having 2 legs on the ground, firmly planted, being logical, being wise, being reasonable. And that's through divine guidance. You're going to be listening, paying attention more. and keeping your eyes open for that fourth cup being offered to you. It's like, what your angel is bringing in, I feel like. And that could be a twin flame. It could be a soulmate. It could be, a higher level of companionship or a relationship or something with, a partner, or, it could be platonic, romantic, whatever. Just taking something to the next level, but with a firm foundation. Ooh, I see romance on the cards for you. Number 23. So we have 4s and 5s because 2 plus 3 equals 5. So again, you could be dealing with somebody who's 23. 23 could just be significant throughout the next year. But romance is going to play a big part in your year. Now, you could already be married or you could be single. But it says, romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. So, if you're already in a connection, you could be taking, like I was just saying, you could be taking it to like a higher degree, higher level. Now, if you're single, you could have romance coming in. It could be somebody completely new. Because 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is that change of direction. Something new, something, just that. Also, 23... what is it, 23 chromosomes in your DNA or whatever to create a person or something like that. So somebody could be getting pregnant too. That's for some of you, not all of you, obviously. But divine guidance, you'll have divine guidance in this situation. Just, listen for it. Pay attention. Watch for it. All right, what do we have for Chakra Insight Oracle? For Pisces, please. What's in store for 2024? For Pisces, please. Chakra Insight Oracle. Underneath the deck, responsibility, number 20. So this deals with self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. We see we see hands with some soil and a plant coming out of it, but I feel like these could be, your hands. You cultivating something, you helping something grow, you being responsible for another plant, another thing, another person, another animal, or something like that, right? But I feel like this also could be with the help of another, so this could be 2 separate hands, so you guys are helping something grow together, so it could be like a child for some of you, but it could be anything, right? You're disciplining yourself, empowering yourself, so that you can be reliable, and fulfill this circle of life, the cycle of growth, bringing something into the world, whether it's living or not. Well, plants are living too, but you know what I mean, human or not. It could be anything, a project, that kind of stuff, work. It's just a responsibility behind something. Number 20, again, same thing. 20th of any month could be significant. Somebody's birthday could be on the 20th. Somebody could be 20 years old. But 2 plus 0 equals 2, and it's that stability, that foundation again. Top of the deck, number 18, playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, wonder, your inner child. I feel like even though underneath the deck, you have this feeling of responsibility, right? Notice they're both yellow, too. I want to say that's, yeah. I forget what that is called. Sacral? Chakra? Anyway, by being more responsible, and just, taking care of what you need to take care of first, it's going to allow you to bring out your inner child, have a certain sense of playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder, because you have everything together, because you are, taking your responsibilities to heart, right? You have self-discipline, therefore you can enjoy, with innocence and wonder, everything around you. It'll make you feel a lot more free. It's like, I know when I have all my shit together, right? All my ducks in a row, it's great. The energy is amazing because then I'm able to do whatever I want because it's all taken care of, right? So I feel like in this next year, you're going to be learning how to bring that side of you out again. And it could be like, even this, like, there could be like a romance coming in, that helps bring out your inner child, but also a sense of responsibility because you're older, wiser, you've been through it. Yeah. Now, again, you could not be seeing eye to eye necessarily. This doesn't have to be the same person or in a romance, but it also could. So, and even still, I feel like you're going to realize there's a responsibility here in order to see the bigger picture, in order to see, through somebody else's eyes. But I do feel like there's going to be a certain sense of lightheartedness that you're going to get from this. Okay, what do we have for our crystal message cards? Now, with these cards, especially since this is just like an overall for 2024, and I always do top and bottom, but I suggest that if you don't have these stones or crystals around you, whatever comes out, maybe run down to your local metaphysical shop and pick one up. And you can put it on your altar. You can wear it like a necklace, earrings, bracelet, whatever. Put it in your pocket. I don't care. It's just so you have something to kind of meditate on throughout the year and hopefully bring in some luck and prosperity. All right, what do we have for Pisces? What's in store for 2024 for Pisces, please? What is so funny is I literally had this card in my mind's eye because Scorpio got this too. This was the energy going into 2024, and you got the same energy because I'm going to shuffle these out. It's the moss agate nature, and I'm pretty sure that I was telling them also this time of the year in 2022, excuse me, I did a spread called the 13 moons of 2023 because we had 13 this year. And for each moon, I pulled, certain cards, including these cards, and moss agate was, I believe it was December's. So for this month, this is what it represents. And this talks about getting out into nature. It helps you connect with nature spirits and earth divas. It reminds you to take a walk in the park, explore the woods, or take up gardening. Health-wise, moss agate speeds up recovery and counteracts illness. So, affirmation: to replenish my soul, I take time to connect with nature. Get out into nature. As we're going into 2024, it's like get outdoors more. That's the message Spirit wants you to take into 2024 with you. What do we have for Pisces, please? What do we have for Pisces, please? Thank you. Amethyst, spirituality. This does not surprise me at all. Because we've got trust the universe, speak your world into being, the angel, divine guidance. Like I was channeling very heavy over here, like somebody rising spiritually. Look, and then I'm also picking up on the color purple. We got purple here, on this chair, here, and now here. So, and purple is the color of royalty, spirituality. It's your crown chakra. So it says amethyst opens up the crown chakra, stimulating spiritual growth, enlightenment, and self-realization. Working with amethyst can help raise your vibrational frequency and connect you to your higher self. Amethyst relieves anxiety and stress and can be used to promote peaceful sleep. Affirmation: I am committed to my spiritual growth. As I raise my consciousness, I become a source of light to the world. It's beautiful. So, This is interesting. So underneath the deck, Azurite, psychic abilities. It's really interesting. I used to have a beautiful piece of, it was Azurite and Malachite in one. It was stolen from me. But karma is a bitch when it comes to that. That said, Azurite helps inhibit psychic abilities. It's a combination of the 6 chakra psychic abilities with the throat chakra communication, making it a good crystal for psychics, mediums, and channelers. If you are a follower of the psychic arts, carrying or wearing Azurite can help you communicate the intuitive messages that you receive. Affirmation: I am psychic and intuitive. I trust in the messages I receive, and when I feel guided, I share it with others. So, go get yourself some Azurite, and this can definitely help, strengthen your spirituality, your psychic abilities. Have you listening to your divine guidance a lot more clearer, with clarity. Your angels. Azurite. I love it. It's a beautiful... I think I still have some Azurite here, actually. Like, separately. Alright, now... Oh, and here's amethyst. I've got one right here. I've got a bunch of amethyst. So... what do we have for notes from the universe on love and connection? Oh, we're already over 31 minutes. You guys are a bit longer than my other readings, Pisces. What else do we have? Notes from the universe. What's in store for 2024 for Pisces? Okay, so underneath the deck, you were born with that it quality. So do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. Not needing to be needed. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? Tally-ho, love the universe. So this is talking about, you having better self-confidence, and not giving a crap what anybody thinks. You have that it quality within you. You don't need to compare yourself to others, anything like that. And I'm feeling like, self-love too, because we've got love here, romance, and this is, talking about yourself. And even... the amethyst is kind of like a love stone too, but it's more spiritual than anything. Top of the deck, all there is to love has been there all along. So when you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. You so rock. Love the universe. So, and much like what this was saying, you are already born with that it quality. You already have it within you. This is saying, yeah, you've had it within you all along. You have to love yourself first in order for you to be able to love other people, or for other people to be able to love you, right? Because they have to see that inner shine, that inner love. So I feel like, you're really going to be gaining a lot of confidence. And, as you take on this new responsibility, even like, this self-discipline, and it's through divine guidance. You just got to trust the universe. You're going to have protection. You could, like I said at the very beginning of this reading, you could be at a square angle with somebody, maybe somebody that you're like forced to work with or something like that, right? But I feel like in the end, you will realize, what the lesson was through all of this growth. And it was for a better reason. And that reason will bring in, what it is that you ultimately want and need in life. You just got to trust the universe. So that's what I have for you for this upcoming, what's in store for 2024. I actually think it's very beautiful. I feel it's like a lot of self-love and almost like, I don't want to say healing, just a lot of growth. And there's healing in growth, right? You have to be healed in order to ascend, in order to grow. But it's going to be like this new you. So I like it a lot. As you know, it's Together We Grow. I always love sharing your time and energy. So I look forward to reading for you more in 2024. If you're interested in personal readings or in the month-by-month annual predictions, make sure you check all of my information in the description below. Also, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you get notified of all of my upcoming content. But I will see you in the future, and I hope that you guys have a happy new year. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace, Pisces.